Hello everyone, I am Ramachandra Boopathi from MS Trading School. This is the first episode of our podcast series. In this series, we will have financial professionals as our guests, where they will have where they will share their industry insights, suggestions for aspiring analysts, and also some personal finance insights. Before getting into today's episode, let me give a brief intro about MS Trading School. Under the directorship of Dr. Lily Sharma, we are creating professional traders and teaching them how discipline and consistency plays a crucial role in trading. Also, with our highly qualified teachers and also live market sessions, we make sure that the students are having practical and technical exposure regarding the markets. To know more about our MS Trading School, please visit our official website www.mstradingschool.com. So, coming to our today's episode, it is regarding careers and opportunities in equity research. To introduce our today's guest, he is the founder of Financial Sarthis. With over 10 plus years of experience, he is here to share his insights about the industry, suggestions for the aspiring research analysts to reach newer heights in the industry. Let me welcome Mr. Lalit Mundhra, sir. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much for inviting. It's my pleasure to come and guide the next generation actually to how to become an aspiring RA.
Okay, sir. Sir, while reading your profile, I have seen that you almost worked in every domain of the financial industry, including finance,
Yeah,
banking, and credit system. So, can you summarize your journey from beginner financial roles to starting financial sartis so it can benefit the youngsters?
sure. So before that, it's a disclaimer. Everything will be discussed is for only educational point of view. There is no sell by recommendation, and there is like no monetary relationship between us and the MS Institute also. So we're only doing it for educational purpose to give more and more info to the next generation. So myself Lalit Mundhra. So I am a chartered accountant. I qualified in 2012. Then I almost did my corporate job for 10, 12 years actually from 2012 to 2024. So I was handling taxation, finance, auditing, the banking system, everything. So we have looked after, since I worked in only manufacturing concern, so I've got glimpse of everything from basic to the end thing. After that, so I have a passion of reading charts, reading books. So I used to always practice like post office hours, right from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, seeing charts, reading books of different peoples. So analyzing, seeing many videos of the international traders. So after doing a job for almost a decade, it came to my mind, why should not I start my own? Since many people were not getting good advisory. And in Eastern India, since I come from Kolkata, so we won't find any good advisors in Eastern India also. And there are very few. So I took up this initiative. I founded my startup Financial Sarthis. So Financial Sarthis means only that Sarthis means in Sanskrit like Arjun, Krishna was a Sarthi of Arjun. So we want to become a Sarthi of every finance people who's not able to understand finance in simple way, who's not able to finance their own, like how to finance their own money. So we guide them how to invest, how to trade. So that was the reason we started this Financial Sarthis last July, June end. We got the license from SEBI, and from that till now we are doing pretty good, I guess.
Okay, sir. Sir, as you might know, most people, almost everybody want a multi-bagger portfolio. As an analyst, you might also have seen that young people and young investors are searching that one stock that could change their lifetime. So, is it realistically possible? And also, I want to ask another thing that how professional analysts find these opportunities before the crowd, sir.
So basically, see, it's not that every people can get multi-bagger. You have to diversify your portfolio across many stocks. And which stock will become multi-bagger, nobody knows. See, even Rakesh Junjunwala didn't know the Titan will become the biggest multi-bagger of his life. Okay, so nobody knows anything. It's just you have to put every dots right. You have to connect every dot right in terms of investing. So we basically specialize in intraday options, buying, okay, and also the investing part. So we do this investing since my background is of CA, so it gives me an edge to investigate things, to investigate many balance sheets, to read many balance sheets, to read many companies. So you have to start from very basic. Then by connecting every dot, you can come to a conclusion: should you invest in a company or not? Then as the see, the biggest problem right now is everybody wants multi-bagger to become multi-bagger in 1 year or 2 year maximum. People don't have patience. But for a company to transform from zero to hero, it takes 10 years, 12 years, 15 years of a cycle. It doesn't company open today and it can become from 10 crores to 10,000 crore in a year. It will take its process. So your price and price only price is a slavery of earning. So as your earning will come, your price will keep going up, going up, going down, going up. And as a result, after 10, 15 years of investing, you can also get a multi-bagger.
Yes, sir. Sir, you mentioned about connecting the dots and investigating the balance sheets. During this whole process, you might have avoided a lot of noises around you. So, how do you filter those noises and find the useful information while researching the stocks, sir?
So, sir, I will just short out of basic filters. Like, how can anyone search a stock which should be? So, if you see overall, there are around more than 5,000 companies listed on exchanges. So what can one do? You have to just see the sector index, just filter out, there are 15, 16 sectors, just filter out and see which sector is giving the multi-year breakouts. Okay, so every sector has a cycle. So you just go and see which sector is doing a multi-year breakout and just choose the first two leaders of that sector. And with that first two leaders, just see what is happening. Read the last three or four con calls and you will analyze what management is saying after every con call, after each con call, that how sector is progressing. Is there any green signs or not of there? Then you can analyze, yeah, when the sector is changing, and then you can look at the balance sheets of that leader. See, always invest in a leader because that will move very fast. When a multi-year breakout comes in any sector, the leader will move very fast. Then the second, third, fourth player will move. So you should invest, you should read the balance sheet of that leader. You should read what are the projection, the growth projection they are estimating in the next few years. Then you can invest on the basis of that only.
Okay, sir. Sir, you mentioned about all these analysis things. So, to be a research analyst in India, especially a successful research analyst in India, what are the skills that students need right now? And also, what are the importance of certificates like CFA, NISM? Because I spoke to a lot of people through LinkedIn. They mentioned me to complete my CFA so that it can help me in my career. So, what are the skill sets and certifications that a student can have?
So the first skill set should be like you should be disciplined from start. Okay, like after completing graduation, right now there are some leniency by SEBI, so they are providing license to a graduate also. At my time, last it was not so. You have to be a postgraduate or a 5 year experience in finance. So right now they are providing for a graduate also in any field. Plus you have to clear out one NISM exam. Okay, so you have to clear out that NISM exam to get that certificate. It almost takes 3 to 6 months to obtain a SEBI RA certificate by filling all the forms, all the formalities. See, after you become a RA, so you don't require much thing to be an RA. A graduate plus that NISM exam, which you can also pass after doing a thorough read of 1 month or 2 months. You can also clear it out. It's not that tough also. One can approach if somebody is in class 12 or is in graduation, he can look for CA, which will be very much beneficial as an investor. CFA is also very much beneficial. If somebody is looking for only technical courses, he can go for CMT. It's also very good. So after becoming an RA, the biggest skill you should have the patience, the consistency, the discipline to let the people trade. See, we have got maximum retail client only. We don't have any corporate client, a maximum RS in India. So when you are approaching a retail, you have to keep in mind like retail has got so much false information from social media कि 10 रुपया देने से 1,000 हो जाएगा 1,000 से 10,000 हो जाएगा and all those titles on the YouTube. If you learn this strategy, तुम रातों रात अमीर बन जाओगे. So all these false narratives across social media has put a negative mind in the retail की my 1 lakh can become 10 lakhs in 1 month. But it's not so. We focus only on risk management, discipline, consistency. So I will advise a young guy who is in class 12 or in a graduation or have cleared graduation, just start small. learn more and more, read more and more, have a good connect with more and more people, like-minded people. See, right now, so much information is available on social media. It's very easy to get information at one go also. So, my simple advice is just start small and try to learn as much as possible instead of focusing on money part.
Yes, sir. You have also mentioned that most RAs have retail clients in India. So
Yes.
I have read something in Economic Times, I think. From 2016, in 2016, India had 2.5 crore demat accounts, and currently we have 21 crore demat accounts. It is a huge boom. So with this retail investing boom, what are the major areas that an college student or a school student can focus on getting into this finance field? Because you have worked in a lot of domains in finance, so I think you are the best person to answer this.
So if somebody is like looking for finance, see, if you qualify for a CA or a CFA, you get direct chance in the manufacturing companies, in finance companies, in service sectors. In there are many options available. You can become a CFO after 15, 20, 25 years of your career if you are into this line. So yeah, and also right now there is a huge scope because of the simplified regulation. Also, you can become a RA, you can become a RIA, you can open your PMS once you have got some experiences. Okay, so there are many opportunities right now, and with the onset of AI, okay, what does it how can it help? It can help you to start your own algo house. It can help you to start with your different financial startups which are running right now. There are many fintech companies.
Yes.
I've seen many of my friends have started this small startups of this fintech, and they're doing pretty good. So there are many opportunities available actually.
Sir, also we all know that financial research or any research work mostly involves numbers. So in this research type of works, what is the importance of soft skills? Why one person should have speaking skills and also storytelling skills?
So I don't know how the story is speaking. Okay, but if you go by like what happens when see right now what there is a huge difference 5 years ago and today. 5 years ago the information was not available so simply. Right now your information is available at your fingertips only. Right? If you want a summary of phone call, you just put a prompt in an AI. They can give you a summary.
Yes.
You just want a balance sheet analysis, you just put a prompt for 2 minutes, they will analyze the balance sheet for you. But what is happening, since people are not learning much because of this AI thing, they are missing out the bigger thing actually. When you start reading line by the word by word of any annual reports or con call or any balance sheets, you get to know many small insights which will help you to ask questions to different people also. For example, the person who's only on AI, if I say him, chalo management ke paas chalte hain, let's talk with some management or some analyst about this sector or company, he will be blank because he don't know anything. He only did summary of everything. But when you start reading, that skill will help you to ask question to anybody, to any management, to any analyst, to any person of that sector, any stalwart of that sector. You can ask. Like I have got many good relationship with many banking people since I have been into this banking part. I have seen banking of my company for 10 years. So when I speak with the DGM level or the ED level also, so they always used to tell "See, what are the problems right now which they're facing in banking part, how the companies are doing. So once you are experiencing all those small things, then you automatically acquire skills to ask different type of question to different sets of people. And as the journey goes, your knowledge increases and increases.
Okay, sir. You mentioned about this networking to speaking with
Yeah.
management of other company. So it is important to have networking skills, analytical skills, and all those skills. So my next question is, what does a day of an research analyst look like, sir? Because you have much experience in this field.
So, sir, research analyst day looks very bad actually. So, sir, trading is a lonely profession. So that's why I chose instead of becoming a full-time trader to be a RA, so that I can help many people across India. So how does our day starts at 9 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, I just used to summarize. I used to send the morning commentary to across my social media that how the market can looks like today. Then from 9 to 3:30, we do the trading. Okay, like we help people about the trades, about everything, the intraday trades. Then from 3:30 to 4:30, the compliances part. From 4:30 to 6:30, the analysis, what can happen tomorrow. Then from 6:30 to approx 7:30 to 8, I used to read. I used to read about different sectors reports, how everything is doing, different balance sheets. That's the thing which I'm doing from past many years actually. It's before becoming RA also. Firstly, I used to do at night. Right now, I'm getting time, so I'm doing from 6:30 to 8, 8 o'clock to home. Then again, this is the plan, or this is how the day goes actually.
Okay, sir. Sir, India has around 2,600 to 700 RAs and RAs combined. So you are also one of them. So why
Yeah.
we are country with 140 crore Indian people, and why the number is so small, sir? What are the difficulties every people face while registering to SEBI, sir?
So, as I told you, like 6 months, 8 months back only, there was huge regulations actually to become an RA. You need to have a experience in finance. You need to have a postgraduate degree. Then only you were eligible to become an RA. And this field was also not known to many. Like if I ask my CA friends also, they will say, "Yeah, मुझे नहीं पता ये क्या होता है." So right now the awareness is not so much actually, and the compliance part is huge. Actually, there are huge compliances. So that's the reason many R and RIA have given up also. If you read some articles, many R and RIA have surrendered their license because of the regulations. But right now, there are some leniency in regulations also. The entry is becoming very flexible. So first the entry was very tough. Right now the entry is very flexible. You have to be graduate in any discipline plus that simple NISM exam. You can become an RA. So as per my thinking going forward in the next 1 to 2 years, you can see this number increasing rapidly.
Okay, sir. So, out of your 12 years experience, what are the key corporate financial lessons that you learned is still helping you in stock picking today? Because more than reading and also analyzing, this experience can help a lot in our investing journeys.
So this experience is only helping, I guess. See what happens when you work in a corporate or when you work in any companies actually. So you get a knowledge how a company runs
Yes.
and how a company take times to become like from a baby company to a father company. Okay, and that's what new analyst got. The new analyst, what does the new analyst think? Like somebody passed out today also, they will think, ये आज खरीदो कल मल्टीबैगर बन जाएगा. But it's not the way out. So once we start seeing any sector or any company, so I have a habit. For example, if you say me, please say about something about capital market sector. So I will go and first check out the leader of this capital market sector.
Yes.
So for example, I will take one of the broker companies or the CAMS or anybody, CDSL. I will read about their annual report.
Okay.
So if somebody starts and only read the 4 pages of management analysis and discussion annual report, so there is a section in annual report management analysis and discussion. It consists of 4 to 5 pages roughly. If only one go and read it thoroughly, he will get the whole idea about the sector, not about the company, but what the sector is doing. So once you get that information, then I have got a like a frame in the mind. What does the company doing? How the sector can become like after next 10 years? Everything will be there in that 4 page analysis. Post that, I just see which is the leader, and then I divide my analysis into like balance sheet reading of last 4 5 years, projections of next 2 3 years based on con call. I read con call of at least last 2 years, the presentation which they are uploading of last 2 years, so that you can get the information how the management is doing. See, ultimately company runs by promoter only to do what promoter does. So we just read what promoter is doing, how they are analyzing your company, what are his tone when they are doing the con call, how they are treating their customers, how they are treating their suppliers, how they are treating their shareholders, how they are treating their employees. So and because of LinkedIn and social media, you can get information so easily of any company. You can get employee of that company, you can know everything. So you
Yes.
can have a rough face. Only you will go and search na, yeah, dash company name and employee reviews. You will get employee reviews also. So you can understand promoter kaisa hai. So all these small things I got to learn from from this journey only of 12 years journey only. Because whenever any employee left in my office, they used to write the review. So one day only I started to think about one company I was analyzing. I just wrote the company name slash employee reviews. So there were many reviews which coming. So from that review, you can analyze actually how this company is doing. Just go and connect with that person in LinkedIn.
Oh,
2-3%. They will say you about the company, kaisa kar rahi hai, nahi kar rahi. The overview you can get, then you can dig much into the numbers of balance sheets, the futures numbers on basis on con call, and you can have your estimate and you can put your money as per that.
okay, sir. Sir, nowadays, most aspiring research analysts, including me, we write stock reports or industry analysis report. So, as a SEBI research analyst, what differs a good stock report or analysis report compared to a mediocre one, sir?
So I don't think any there is like something like SEBI has prescribed us also कि report में ऐसा ऐसा होना चाहिए. It's about when you are writing a report, just like if you read any reports across any international report actually, and also some good reports made in India. So I have a habit of reading many reports during the week. So two, three things very brilliantly mentioned in the reports are first the sector outlook, the country outlook, and what does the sector will doing in coming years, and how does that sector can affect the growth of the India also. For example, right now, we know that India will be growing at a much faster speed in the next few years.
Yes.
So how does that company of your sector can help India grow at that much faster speed? So after analyzing in actually in sector reports, there should be a sector analysis, there should be the country analysis, and there should be the stock analysis, like how this stock will be doing, what their peers are doing, how this number can become achievable, which management has projected. What if some uneven, what if some event like Corona comes, how the company will be dealing with all those things. So the report should be actually detailed insights instead of doing only buying and buy target, sell target.
Okay, sir. I understand. We should focus on the country first and how the sector contributes to the country and how the company
Yes.
contributes to the both. Okay, sir.
So
Sir,
then only your stock can grow.
yes, sir. Okay, sir. So, sir, based on your experience, what are the key accounting red flags that young investors and analysts should avoid and should spot early before investing in a stock, sir?
So see, there are many actually financial Sengians actually, if you use the correct term. So what I used to see, how much company is able to generate profits, like how much company is able to generate cash from their profits. So we don't look only at the bottom line profits, like what is profit after tax. We see cash flow from generations.
Yes,
Then
sir.
cash flow to EBITDA we see. Then we see how much employee expenses as a part of their net profit they are doing, as a part of their sales they are doing. Okay, so the more the employee, and the fourth part, we always used to see the auditors. Who are the auditors?
Yes, sir.
Are they auditors from some big sets or not? And what are the salaries of the auditor? What are the audit fee, which is very much visible on the face of the balance sheet, face of the financial accounts. So you can see audit fees with percentage to sales also. Is it increasing without increasing the sales or not? So it's all are the red flag. The audit fees, the employee fees. Is the management taking his salary only? Like management is only increasing his salary, or they're increasing salary of whole employees. So all these small parts, the cash flow from operations is very much need other art. So you have to see how cash flow from operations is doing. Is company able to generate cash flow or not? So these are many small things. We have got our template of 15-20 points. We used to see what are the negatives company are doing, what are the positives companies are doing. So from that only many companies got filtered out.
Okay. Sir, as we have spoken, this industry is a growing industry, will grow at a faster pace. That is the benefit of joining this industry. And also you have mentioned that you have worked day and night for 12 years to achieve this state. So my question is, what are the pros and cons of a youngster joining into a financial industry? What are the points he should consider and what are the points that he will face difficulties in?
So there are many actually pros. First is you will get a full exposure of companies' internal policies. You will get a chance to make balance sheets. You can get a chance to become a managing. What to say? Management. You can become a management going forward. You will have a right to get a decision correct. You will be managing the cash flows of the company. So accounting is a backbone of a company. So you will the finance people always manage the backbone. The cons are you will not get the front side. See, the people who are into marketing or who are into projection, who are into marketing actually, they face the company actually. They become the face of the company.
Yes,
But
sir.
since you're a backbone of the company, you can never become a face. You can never get that achievement like. people will not recognize you so easily. Okay, it will be, but after 15, 20 years, you won't get exposure from the day one to become a face of the company. Because since we are the backbone, so we'll always become a backbone. And as regards to RA, there are also the pros are you are helping a lot of retail people in India. You are able to generate money for many people in India, which we are very much of privilege that because of us, many people get a smile in terms of when they are growing their money because of us. And
Okay.
cons are too much compliances, too much stress. Trading is very much a stressful job right now. Investing also, since the market is not doing pretty good from last 1.5 years, so it becomes very much stressful actually. To because you are responsible for the profit and loss of clients, so you
Yes.
have to answer that. So these are the pros and cons. But again, it's a interesting job. The full finance domain is an interesting job.
Okay, sir. Sir, also I have another question. Like, when can a person decide they are suitable for finance profession? Because you mentioned we will have a lot of stress. A person who can handle stress emotionally and also who can be disciplined, can they choose finance as a profession? Because I myself is from engineering background, but at my second year of college, I chose to be in this profession. So, what is the point where somebody can decide to enter this profession, sir?
So, sir, it's actually it's a tough question. What happens, since we are from Kolkata, so what used to happen with us when we were in class 10, we had the option to choose either science or commerce.
Yes, sir.
So if you are very good at analyzing things, I guess, if you're very good in numbers, so you one can go for this finance part. See, the finance, the cons are, as I told you, can become face. You can't get that much fame. Exceptions are there, but you can't get that much fame at the start. You have to put a lot of efforts. Like you have to work for 16, 17 hours in a day at going when you start to get more and more work, to get more and more experiences. So when you are in class 9, 10, you get the information कि यार engineering में ये सब होगा, finance में ये सब होगा. The difference between engineering and finance is, since my brother is an engineer, so I can tell you from graduation only I have joined my CA course. So from first day of graduation, I used to go to college. Then I used to go to my articleship, which was a day-long process.
Yes, sir.
So, but at the time of engineering, my brother used to tell me, 4 साल खाली पढ़ाई करना है, you don't have to work. But we used to work from the day one only. So your journey of working starts since you passed out class 12.
Yes,
In
sir.
the case of engineer, it starts after you become an engineer.
Yes, sir. I can feel that, sir. Yes. So my final question is one investment advice or one analyst perspective advice that somebody gave you when you started this journey, sir.
So there was actually very good advice by my father only. So my father used to tell me when I told him कि job छोड़ के ये start करना, they were very shocked कि why are you leaving your job after so much of giving so much to the companies, you are leaving your job. Then I told my the thought process. I want to help retail people out there. So he only told me one line कि always do your work with honesty, because since you are involved in money of people's money, the hard-earned savings of retail people, so do whatever you want with honesty, with sincerity, with consistency, and with discipline. Because once you know what is how to manage risk, the half battle is won in trading or investing. So we are following the same thing from the last 1.5 years, and you would be it would be like short. It's a fact by SEBI that 95% of the people are in loss and 5% people are owning profit
Yes,
in FNO. So as a advisor, we proudly say again, it's we are not promoting ourselves and it's not any recommendation, but we are very proudly because of characteristic of risk management, consistency, discipline. We are very much profitable in last 1.5 year. All our clients are doing pretty good because of that. Since we are focusing on risk management, which the maximum people are not focusing on. So that's one line from my father always hits me whenever I think यार यही नहीं ऐसा करते हैं, then I always think no, my father have said me very brilliant line and I should stick to that, and because of and rest God is there and we are doing pretty good, touch with.
okay, sir. Thanks, sir. I feel it will be a very useful podcast for myself and also my eight people who want to
Sure.
enter finance as a field. So thanks for your time, sir. If
Thank
you
you so
want,
much. And if anybody wants to connect, they can connect with us on Instagram or LinkedIn. LinkedIn, we have got a name with Lalit Mundhra, and on other social media with Financial Sarthis, we are there. So if anybody wants to connect in regards to how to become RA or how to pursue the finance course, they can surely ask us.
so Sir said about LinkedIn. That's how I connected to him, and he replied in the
Yeah,
family. So you can connect anytime you want. So if
sure.
you want, if if you like this video, you can like this video, and if you feel that it is useful for any of your friends, you can share this video. And for more videos like this, subscribe for MS Trading School, MS Trading School YouTube channel, and please check out about our institute in our website. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.